If you look at social media, movies, TV programs, songs, at least in the West, and now in the East as well with Bollywood, etc., everything is either about falling in love or a heartbreak. And falling in love feels intoxicating and joyous. And a heartbreak actually can even lead to physical death. There's a thing called heartbreak syndrome. So the world is obsessed with the pursuit of love and relationships. So I thought, having reached the age of 78 plus and looked at awareness, consciousness, spirituality, and the path to enlightenment, one of them, of course, is the path to love. Enlightenment through love and devotion. It's also called Bhakti Yoga, devotion, loving devotion. Karma Yoga is loving action. Gyan Yoga is the love of knowledge. And Raj Yoga is the love of the body-mind experience as an extension of the spirit. So I was reflecting at all the anguish in social media, in movies, in entertainment, in songs around love. I was reflecting on the statement by Rabindranath Tagore that love is not a mere sentiment, but the ultimate truth at the heart of creation. This assertion invites us all to explore love as a profound unifying force that transcends dualities and connects us to the essence of existence. This perspective situates love not as an ephemeral emotion, but as the very foundation of reality, a bridge between the finite and the infinite. Tagore's view suggests that love is a force that dissolves the subject-object divide, a philosophical concept central to understanding human consciousness. In this divide, the subject represents the observer or the lover, while the object is that which is observed, the beloved. Love, in its truest sense, erases this separation by fostering unity. When one loves deeply, there is no longer a distinction between self and other. Instead, there's an experience of oneness. And this aligns with philosophical and spiritual ideas of unity consciousness or enlightenment, where individual experiences merge into a collective awareness rooted in universal truth. Furthermore, Tagore's idea positions love as the creative impulse driving all existence. Creation itself, whether in nature, art, or human relationships, can be seen as an expression of love. This impulse moves beyond personal desires or attachments and becomes a reflection of the interconnectedness and entanglement of all things. An expression of love that moves beyond desires or attachments. When all the conversation in love is about just that: desire, attachment, clinging, grasping, and then when there's a heartbreak, recoiling. That is the distortion of love. So love is not possessive or limiting, but liberating and expansive. It allows us to transcend our ego-bound identities and connect with something greater than ourselves. By describing love as truth, Tagore also ties it to authenticity and fundamental existence. truth here is not merely factual correctness, but the realization of harmony and unity in diversity. Love reveals this truth by breaking down barriers, be they emotional or intellectual or spiritual, and guiding us toward a state of completeness where contradictions dissolve into coherence. Tagore's vision of love as the ultimate truth challenges us to embrace it as more than an emotion. It becomes a way of being that aligns us with deeper rhythms of life and creation. In doing so, love leads us to transcendence, a state where unity prevails over division and where we recognize our shared essence with all that exists. In my book, Path to Love, I explored the stages of love from attraction to infatuation to second attention to intimacy and sexuality to non attachment and ultimately to passion and ecstasy. So, if you're interested, you could explore that book. Right now, of course, I'm promoting Digital Dharma as a guide to elevate spiritual intelligence and personal well being. And if you wish to continue conversing with me, then check out deepakchopra.ai. By the way, you may or may not have noticed, but I have a new portrait here of Nelson Mandela watching the celebrations of South Africa's independence. An intimate portrait given to me by the photographer, close personal friend of his. So thanks for indulging my ruminations and stay in love always. Love and joy is the only measure of meaning and success in life. Take care.